Why do you wear sunscreen? Is it because everybody else is and it's the reigning fad? This was a question Princess Adeyinka, the CEO of Happy Coffee, posed to me last week when we spoke. And she asked this because her grandmother has never worn sunscreen and the woman is still looking young and there's nothing wrong with her skin. And she also remarked that this sunscreen craze really took off, in her opinion, about 2 years ago. So, at this week's session, we're going to be talking about sunscreen, to be or not to be. My name is Amin Abi, the production manager at Sophia Secrets, a cosmetics manufacturing company, and the owner of the hydrating facial care brand for Black African skin called Òmose. Now, do we need sunscreen? The real question is your skin being properly protected from the sun? Because wearing sunscreen is not the only way to protect your skin from the sun. Wearing protective fabric and practicing sun avoidance, like staying in the shade or not going out in the heat of day. There are also other aspects of sun protection. And the purpose of wearing sunscreen is to protect your skin from the harmful UV radiation that is coming from the sun. These rays become harmful at certain time periods of the day and certain seasons of the year. So if you are wearing sunscreen simply because they told you to wear sunscreen without thinking about the holistic protection of your skin from harmful UV radiation, then you are wearing sunscreen because it is a fad. Now, in the case of Princess Adeyinka's grandmother, we have to look at her lifestyle. And it's her grandmother that will have the answer to that question. How does she dress? Is she fully covered? When does she go out? What is her environment like? Does she stay in a very shaded place? Perhaps her compound has lots of trees, so she really doesn't come into contact with the sun. Is that why her skin has not been degraded? So a lot of investigation has to go into that before we can answer that question of why. But then, there are some people that absolutely must wear sunscreen in addition to other methods of practicing sun protection. And who are these people? People who are undergoing aesthetic procedures like chemical peeling, microneedling, dermaplaning, vampire facials, just to mention a few. Because their skin barrier has already been compromised on account of these procedures, making them more vulnerable and more photosensitive. This means that if they go out, their skin will darken, and then there are other adverse reactions that will come on account of that. We also have to look at our individual lifestyles. For example, if you are a customer care officer and you work in a bank and you are in your seat all day in the building, away from any windows, with the AC blaring at its fullest mark, do you need to wear sunscreen? In my opinion, you don't, because you are not going out. So you are not coming into contact with the harmful UV rays of the sun that your skin's melanin cannot handle. For such a person, you are even lacking in the sun's therapeutic care. And I would advise that you expose yourself to early morning sun. That is the sun that comes up before 8 a.m. Because this exposure to early morning sun helps in vitamin D synthesis, which is needed in bone formation and bone health, and also in regulating positive emotional and mental health. So I hope I've answered your question. Do you need to wear sunscreen? The question is, looking at your lifestyle, are you properly protected from the sun's harmful radiation, UVA and UVB? If you do not know the answer to that question, keep a diary of your movements and the time you move and the venues, and share with us in the description section. We will help you analyze the best way to guarantee proper protection of your skin, be it sunscreen and protective clothing in addition to sun avoidance or some other combo. So thanks for watching till the end. I hope I have not confused you. I know I have shattered some tables. If you disagree, please tell me why in the comment section. If you are in need of hydrating products specifically designed for the care of Black African skin, For example, we in West Africa, very close to the equator, the link to the Òmose product catalog and sales desk will also be in the description section. Kindly click it and we will attend to you. Finally, I would like to thank today's sponsors, Totus, Cura. If you are having issues with blood circulation and other nervous problems, you would like to pay them a visit and enjoy their reflexology. It's amazing, even though it's a bit painful. Their customer care line will also be in the description section. Thanks again, and I will see you next week. To all our women in the house, I wish you a happy Women's Day. To the men who support these women, I also celebrate you. Bye.